My overall investment philosophy is to be both defensive and aggressive at the same time. Stocks because they are low PE or high dividend yield. So you must be a big winner now so you can afford to lose part of that money back to the market. My overall investment philosophy is to be both defensive and aggressive at the same time. I need to explain this. Basically, as a professional investor, as what I call a quality value investor, which means I emphasize quality value. I don't just buy stocks because they are low PE or high dividend yield, because I think that the kind of value investing now is difficult to execute. There's so much liquidity in the world that if you have a good company with a good entrepreneur, there's no shortage of funds willing to invest in such companies. So that's the trend. So you want to look for good quality companies now as a value investor. Now, anyway, so what I'm saying is that I'm basically very cautious and defensive. But I also recognize that in this current environment, you should try to make as much money as possible when you can do so now. With this favorable combination of recovery, growth, low interest rates, government stimulus, and the worst of the COVID-19 pandemic will soon be over, you have an environment where in the short term, you should be aggressively buying, especially equities, but also including bonds. But at the same time, you know why you should be doing that is that if I'm right, in the medium term, we're going to have a huge correction or setback. You will need to lose money at that time. You have to be able, at that time, to be able to afford to be a loser. And to be able to afford to be a loser, you must be a big winner now, so you can afford to lose part of that money back to the market later. So, but at the same time, of course, my portfolio, I will keep it fairly diversified. I have some diversifiers like gold and some cash, non-US dollar cash. And also, I'm very interested in theme investing, thematics. So, for example, I'm very interested in companies that are good for fighting climate change, food security, healthcare, education, you name it. You know, I mean, there are all sorts of themes going on around that will be provide good support for valuations in the time to come. So in conclusion, I will say again, these are the best of times, these are the worst of times. Still a lot of money to be made, but in future, you also need to have quite a bit of money to lose if necessary. Thank you and good luck.